just hit you with a little bit of trivia. Sports fans, here, where I am, that's pretty much where the first event, I think, first medal event of the Sydney Olympics took place. Yes, triathlon. They dived in there, they swam around, they went riding, boof, someone won a gold medal and I forgot who it was. Memorable. Anyway, there we go. I just thought I'd show you the rewards of an early morning, because like, look, forecourt, Opera House, no one, just me. Hey? Just me and my bicycle and a big house, big tourist zone, just me. Saturday morning with a bright light shining in my face just to lighten the mood. I'm looking up in the sky and I'm pretty bloody happy because, wow, I don't think you can see it, but it's a lovely, lovely day. A little bit of a northerly breeze and thus aiming in a northerly direction. Okay. That's it, intro over, time to ride. That's the International Convention Centre. I've never really looked at it from that angle. Look at those flags, they're a bit active. Actually, now that I mention it, they're bloody active. They're like, actually, now that I've seen it, I realise that there's quite a breeze blowing. Uh-oh, that wasn't the plan. I thought it was completely still. Came here, where I am now, on Anzac weekend with the family, but in the afternoon, poof, mind blown. Holy damn, there were a lot of people. People everywhere here. Like, people dancing, like there were all these girls dancing in front of mirrors, and there's plenty of mirrors here. And I went over and said, what's going on? Is there like a function here for dancing? Hang on, watch this. Hopefully that showed up. Seagulls, I know, rats of the sky, but neither here nor there. When you film them with a bright light, maybe that looks a little bit attractive. Anyway, said to these girls, what's going on with the dancing? And they were like, well, we're just hanging out, we're just coming down and dancing. I was like, oh, okay, so TikTok will do that for you. Oh, the big flag is not just active, it's just like completely at attention, like, oh, uh-oh. That's gonna be a bit of a quick trip home all going to plan. Oh, but I'd, fool, who am I for thinking that it was still? Normally I just ride by here, but I thought I'd sneak down. Shh, don't tell anyone. Submarine. You got one of them on your ride? Okay. And there's that flag I was telling you about. That's cool. Tourism with Rob on a Saturday morning, on a surprisingly windy Saturday morning. Uh-oh. Who knows what today will yield? I certainly don't. But I'm willing to find out. Sydney siders, you know St James Station, you know the one in the city that's on the City Circle loop. You know why it's called that? That church is St James. I didn't know that for ages. Anyway, get away from the street sweepers, it's bloody noisy. Now, tourism with Rob. It wasn't the real intention, but it's happened that way. Can you tell where I'm going? Yeah, it's true. I'm tracking there. Full cliche today. Full cliche. I don't think you've ever seen that on my ride before. Well, Unless you watched years ago when I rode with the kids along, because this was part of our usual loop around the city. If you look at Strava and you're wondering what's going on, I'll tell you. There's a guy in the control room for the traffic lights in Sydney who's just going red, 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 red. In other words, there's absolutely, like, it's just to be clear, it's just gone 6 o'clock, it's bloody early in the morning, it's still dark, there's not that much traffic, but the guy in control of the traffic lights is just pushing red, red, red. It's pretty bloody obvious what I'm about to do, if you know Sydney at all. But anyway, have you figured it out? I'm gonna do it because I've come across the bridge of late too many times and I've just gone, over there, yeah, in the distance is the sunrise, but da 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 da. Da 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 da. You ever heard about that building? No, do you need me to tell you what it is? Get ready, there's going to be a bit of a punchline. 1, 2, 3, poof! Ah, construction. There you go, something different. We used to come here all the time. Except the seals there, there's a step back there that houses a big giant seal. Like, I'm not joking. Oh, if it wasn't for those cranes, it'd be bloody beautiful. Uh-oh, look at those flags. Oh, they're saying, ride to the north, young man, fly on the way home. All right. Have you had enough cliché or do you want some more? Here we go, down here, beyond these barricades, when it's a high tide usually, sometimes rests a seal. I'm just going to see if I can see if he's there or not. Yes, he is. So, a little bit of tourism with Rob. I don't know if you know this, Sydney-siders or other people, but just sneak past the barrier. Here's the seal, look at this. Hello, buddy. Can you see that? Isn't that terrific? Just show you from another angle.
Oh, buddy. How you going? Gonna have a swim?
So there you go. Tourism with Rob. Bet you weren't expecting that from my Saturday ride. I wasn't. I used to do this all the time. It's quite fun to look at the seal. Have to point to him. And the sunrise. And the ruts of the sky. Anyway, used to do that all the time with the kids. Haven't done it for ages. Okay, fun and games are over. Going for a ride now, so that's the beginning. And there's my city. There's my Harbour Bridge, that's where I'm going. Oof. Okay, enjoyed that. Right. Let's keep that theme alive, yeah, keep that theme alive. Full on cliche tourism in Sydney. showcasing empty road, and then ta-da! Hey Rob, your Strava file was really confusing this morning. Did you meander a little bit? Yes, I did. Alright, you got that? Right. Now, time to ride. Hey buddy. See that? All along the watchtower. Absolutely no Strava records will be set today. Je suis crevé, déchiré. I'm empty, stuffed. So I was just cruising along Wakehurst Parkway, and then I think it's called Forest Way or something like that. And now I'm sort of tracking towards Duffy's Forest, is that it? Duffy's Forest? I mean, I'm asking you and I'm doing it, but anyway. I got a little bit of pace on. I'm going 48k an hour right that moment. Anyway, I'm just trying to find a little quiet spot because I mean, this has happened a fair bit, but I do tend to document it. Whenever this happens, I tend to stop and show it, so here we go. I was riding along thinking, oh, the back of my leg's pretty sticky. So there it is, still boiling away. Bugger. That's not really properly sealed, is it? So, bugger. So, you want to hear what I did? I sat there for a little while fiddling, and then I was like, I'll just keep riding. So that's what I did. Okay, that's muddy. Now, let's see if the old tyre wound is healed and the sealant's done its job, or what I'm gonna do. Want to hear the punchline? Then it pissed down. And it started out so nice. I didn't even think to look at the bomb, and then it just turned to shit while I was fixing my wheel. My tyre turned to muck, storm, filth, gross. Anyway, story of my ride. Thanks for joining me. It was pretty nice when it started, and it's cold and windy and slippery and yucky and filthy and gross now. See ya.